some $25 chips in play as well, the purple ones.
Can you hot-tea it for me?
Louis, send that to please. Copy. How much is 600?
Here, bro.
Airball. Raise it up. 2,800. Louis.
3-bet from Mariano, and Mike X certainly will not be folding. Has a hand that plays very naturally as a call.
Heads up.
$6,000 in there and a flush draw for Mike. Nothing there for Mariano. Probably hates checking in the spot, but if there's ever a flop to check, it's this.
All right, check, check.
Interesting check back from Mike. I think that he can get a lot of ace-X to fold. He can put a lot of pressure on pairs on future streets by betting the flop. Can also just get there once he bets, of course.
Check.
He has smashed this turn. And another situation where somebody has something pretty good and their opponent just doesn't have a whole lot. We've seen that a bunch here in this first hour.
$2,200.
Actually does squeeze a bet out of Mariano here, who has a gutter.
Check.
Check.
And how big does Mike want to go here? Very hard spot to figure out what exactly to target. I just think it's so rare that Mariano has any kind of decent hand in this exact spot.
Bet.
Mike's going to go a little bit more than half pot here, I believe.
6,800.
About 2/3. What is Mariano thinking about here? He doesn't even have a heart in his hand. I wonder if he's just putting Mike on just a pure bluff, or imagining that Mike can have some of those kinds of hands, some queen jacks, jack tens that are just betting because Mariano gave him rope. But the problem is there's just so few of those hands.
Small to you, maybe. All right, clock. I can't take
There's
it.
not even a lot of ace-X that Mike can have that Mariano beats.
Every hand is too much.
Nick Airball has called clock here. Wow, he calls. Wow. Quite a hero call from Mariano.
Nice hand, bro.
Only even beats a few ace-X combos because ace-8 and ace-3 make straights, and ace-7 through ace-4 have pairs.
Found your hand tonight.
So just very, very few hands that Mariano can beat in that on that particular board.
He had raised me because I was thinking about that hand.
Quite surprised to see that call.
You know, he had the straight flush, and he had the nut
Bro,
flush.
she raised you, you weren't folding.
Right? I'm like, oh shit.
You weren't folding.
I was not, but still, it's like,
You
no.
might not have been happy, but you weren't folding.
You said you practice being a doctor once every few months?
Yeah.
Like
pretty
one
much.
day?
No, it's like a week.
1 week? What kind of doctor is?
I work in emergency room.
Oh, that's right. So you don't have patients. You can just go in.
Yeah. It's like a shift, you know. Anybody can replace me.
I woke up and then came straight here. I woke up at 3.
How does that feel that you're so easily replaceable?
Yeah, it's good. I like it. So that I can take a day
go
off.
whenever.
Yeah.
That's cool. So if a doctor works in an emergency room, you can just come on and off
Any other
whenever.
emergency room doctor can do your job.
You make your own hours,
Very
your
fair
own
schedule,
schedule. That's very cool.
Yeah.
It's like playing poker. You know, you feel it. You're in the mood.
Oh, okay.
Aces for Mariano.
How much of a heads up do you have to give them? Like, oh, I want to come in
No, they
tomorrow.
have the schedule
He's
made
3-bet
every
with so
3
much
months.
garbage tonight.
So you kind of know when you're going
Sort of
to be.
earned some action here.
So you can't just wake up and say, okay, I'm going to come in today. You have to be in a...
You can.
And
if you have a friend who says,
Looks like 3 players are going to give him some.
Oregon.
Oregon. I did have here too, license here too, but it's inactive now. I worked
Flush
here.
draw for Nick
I
Airball.
went to USC.
And Nick's actually going to raise here.
Seattle is in Oregon, right? Seattle, Oregon,
Seattle is Washington,
Washington,
just north of us. Portland,
Portland.
Big raise and
What's it
on the
called?
coast, Coos Bay.
easy to say, oh, he's got aces, you should call, but this is a hard spot to hang on over multiple streets. Him having the ace of hearts does kind of help. Nick Airball doesn't continue bluffing. I think one problem with the situation Nick was in there is that it is pretty easy for Mariano to just have a queen. Mariano's got to bet about a third of the pot to protect his hand. And Nick lets the flush draw go.
So the groundwater needs to be replenished. Groundwater.
Yeah.